What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Taurus sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of April 20th and May 20th, then you are a Taurus sun sign, and this video is for you. Today we're going to be doing the Connecting to Spirit Guides reading, and this reading is designed to let you know what issues your spirit guides on the higher realms are helping you with at this time and how you can better connect with them. So it should be a fun reading. We're going to be using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot, and I want to thank everyone who left some feedback on my last video. I asked if you guys enjoyed the shuffling, and I got a lot of great response from that. So it seemed like most of you didn't like the shuffling, so we're going to skip the shuffling for a little while, see how that goes, and which means we can jump right into the reading. So let's do that. The first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the issues that your guides are helping you with now at this time, Taurus friends. And we've got the Five of Wands. I think the issue that your guides are trying to help you with is trying to avoid confrontation, trying to avoid conflict. They're trying to help you avoid these things. Confrontation, conflict, fighting, maybe even the ego mind telling you that another person is evil or whatever, just not be on the same level as people in your life. I'm not explaining this well. I think your guides are trying to help you with just getting along better with people. And there's a number of ways that they can help you to do this, which includes, understanding their point of view, having empathy, realizing that they're at a different point of consciousness and evolution than you are, whether it's higher or lower, doesn't matter, right? These sort of things are spiritual ideas that your guides are trying to help you to understand at this time, so that you have less conflict in your life, so that there's less fighting, that there's less friction in your life, and everything moves more smoothly. The people in your life aren't butting heads against you, right? They're actually helping you. So that's kind of the issue that your guides are trying to help you with now, Taurus friends. So let's move on over to this card, which represents the message that your guides want you to know at this time. And we've got the Magician. Okay. The message I'm getting here is that your guides are trying to help you to become more aware that you are the creator. You're driving this rig. You're in charge of this ship. Okay? If there's friction in your life, you have caused it. Yes, okay, it's a two-way street, and yes, the other person had some involvement, of course, but it was at least half your fault. Whatever friction, whatever fight or altercation you got into was at least half your fault, at least. And your guides want you to know that, you can look at the outside world and say, oh, it's just against me. All these people are against me. The society is against me. But you have to realize that you're creating your reality with your thoughts and with your feelings and with your actions. And if you think, and you take actions based on the world or people in your life being against you, then the people in your life will be against you. You are creating that reality. That is what your guides want you to know. That if there's conflict in your life, you wanted conflict in your life, or you needed conflict in your life. You created it. Right? Just a small example, let's say someone ate your sandwich, okay? You could say, you have the option of saying, that person has no respect for me. He's out to get me. He wants to do harm to me. He ate my sandwich because he knew that it would hurt me in some way. Or you could say, oh, that guy was hungry and he had no other options, so he just took a sandwich. I was happy to give him sustenance. And these are two drastically different ways of looking at the world, but one is going to cause a lot of friction, a lot of harm in your life, and the other is going to just lead you down a stress-free path. Okay, so it's up to you. You have to realize that you're creating any and all friction in your life, and if you can create it, you can create a different reality. All right, this card here represents how to connect more deeply with your guides. And we got the Six of Swords. Oh, okay. In order to connect more deeply with your guides, a lot of you are going to have to change your thoughts about what your guides are. Maybe some of you don't believe that you have spirit guides. Maybe some of you think a certain thing about your spirit guides that aren't true. Maybe some of you are too dependent on your spirit guides. You know, this is a general reading for a large group of people, but the general idea here is that you need to change the way you perceive your guides. And if you can change the way that you perceive them, you're allowing an alternate thing to come in, right? So if you're kind of standoffish and you're listening to this reading, you're like, spirit guides, well, there's no such thing. You're gonna be right, okay? You're right, because you kind of put up a wall between you and them. But if you're willing to change and if you're willing to say, you know what, there might be some validity to this, spirit guides might exist, you've just toppled that wall at least halfway over, okay? And now all of a sudden your spirit guides can come contact you because you've removed that wall. We all have walls like that, and I just get the feeling, Taurus friends, that that's kind of stopping you from connection with your guides, is the walls that you put up, and then not necessarily walls. It's just, remember, general reading, you all need to figure out how this applies to you, but just a change in perception. So now that we've seen all these cards, Taurus friends, it seems like a lot of you possibly are struggling with other people. They're causing you drama, they're causing you anger, they're causing you frustration and stress. Your guides are trying to move you away from that, and the way that they're trying to help you with that is to make you realize that you're creating all of this. You're creating it because you wanted it or because you needed it in your life. And once you shift your perspective and you realize that you can control your reality based on your thoughts, your words, your actions, your feelings, then you can start to move towards positivity, and you can start to say, you know what, that's negative vibrational stuff. I don't need it in my life. I'm going to resonate at a more higher vibration, and that's what your guides are trying to help you with. And if you want to connect more deeply with them, you need to change your perception of them, the way you think of them. Be more open, be more accepting, be more willing to see their signs. You know, sometimes you'll see the number 1111 and you'll say, oh, it's 1111, right? It's 11 o'clock and 11 minutes. But if you're opening yourself up to perception a little bit more, you can see that guides sometimes speak to you through numbers. If you see 3333 or 4444, generally that's a message from your guides if you're willing to see it. Not if you just happen to see it, but if you see it over and over, if it's a repeating number that you keep noticing, that's just one way your guides will speak to you. And if you can perceive those numbers as messages from guides rather than just a random occurrence, you're going to open yourself up to their messages even more. So that's just one example of changing your perception, but that's what's kind of required in order for you to build a tighter bond with your guides. All right, Taurus friends, that is the reading. I hope you got something out of that. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, put those in the comments section. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos. And also, please check out my website. It's lightofriga.com. The link is in the description. That's going to be the place to look at crystal skulls, check out free daily readings, and also to book a personal reading with me. So I'd appreciate it if you check that out, lightofriga.com. Alright, Taurus friends, it's about moving towards a state of positivity. It's about realizing that you are in the driver's seat, you are in control, and whatever you want to be true is true. So I hope this reading resonated with you. I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you love and light. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.